This is perfect area for those wide angle shots. So you get the person like, yeah, you look so cool, man. Good job. Oh, you want me to delete this? Here we go. Almost hit a supercar. All right. Little honk honk. Okay. That wasn't almost hitting a supercar. Was not almost hitting a super. What is this guy doing? That's almost hitting a supercar. Okay, that makes more sense. What are we doing though? Not very good. I love it when MotoStars has to put this music, this specific song over copyrighted material. I think it's from the YouTube library, but it's so bad. It's so bad.
Frequent situation in which the driver didn't look in his mirror, didn't signal his maneuver, thus testing the biker's alertness.
Good job not getting hit. All right. I can't stand that music. So what's happening here is we're going to have a merging issue, and we slammed the front brake, caused us to lose a little bit of traction.
Testing the biker.
Yeah, we're in the blind spot exactly, Zaraza. So we jammed that front brake, and it caused us to lose a little bit of traction, but we were able to gain it back. That's all it is. It was a merging issue because we're in the blind spot, didn't get seen. And also, I mean, just take a quick look. And you got this vehicle already with damage on it. So it's a good indication what kind of driver this is. So just be careful. Put your hands back on the handlebars. Get yourself a ROKFORM mount. This RAM mount, luckily, the thing stayed on. Don't do this. Look forward. Just move on with your day. Just move on with your day. All right, angel or not, here we go. Lots of traffic, okay? Sun in the eyes. Blind spot area, okay? Good job. Rolling off the throttle, let that person in. Now we have path of travel violation type stuff. We got an intersection coming up. Okay, looks like we're slowing down for it. Watch out for anything behind you. There you go. That person found an escape. I would say something. I would say something. What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Still checking her portfolio.
What are you doing in my lane? I'm here. You just passed me and stop here just now. You guys gotta be careful, man. Have a nice day.
Good, angel or not. I like how you handled it. It was obvious that this person didn't. She did it. It was an accident. I have a feeling it was an accident. Now, this is what I'm getting. So, we're traveling through here. We have sun in the eyes. That's one of the factors. Okay, so if we have trouble seeing, maybe the people around me have trouble seeing. Yeah, she's trying to play it off, abs. So we're stopping here. Now, you could kind of see it in the rearview mirror. And this person found an escape. Now, this person wouldn't have swerved around you if they didn't see you. So she swerved, knocked some things down. She's like, "Oh, I'm gonna." It's like making a phone call when it's still on your app screen. You're like, "Oh yeah. Nothing happened. Yeah. And the dial tone starts playing. You know, it's like one of those things. Okay, but she swerved out of the way. So very good job finding the escape path. Because there's no way she thought being in the middle of both lanes is the lane. She found an escape path. So now we're getting to here. Now, I would say something. I'd do exactly what he did. I was like, hey, you know, you almost hit me. You know, I'm glad you didn't. Good job not hitting me. You know, it would have been something simple like that. But kind of playing it off like, now I'm going to go read. Oh, what?
What are you doing?
Knew exactly what was happening.
What are you doing in my lane? I'm here. You just passed me and stop here just now.
So immediately say sorry after some excuses. And here's the thing. Don't keep it going. Accept it. Everyone's fine. Take a step back and go on with your day.
You guys gotta be careful, man.
So the way he discussed it.
Have a nice day.
And did that last part. This is a crew member right here. Outside of the fact that we don't have full gear, if you notice on the bottom right, you can see some skin. Wear some gear, buddy, please. Because who knows, that could have been a hit on you. and you don't have a jacket, which means you don't have a level 2 protector inside your jacket for your back. So that impact on your spine could be really bad. Okay. But I loved how you handled this situation. You saw it ahead of time because you saw it in your mirror. There's not much you could do. Sun in the eyes. You stopped for the red. You did good. You did good. You did good. Here we go. LBN bike going around the turn. Get some pictures from our buddies. Yeah, boy. His phone fell off his quad lock. ROKFORM wouldn't have happened. And he's gonna go ahead and hit the wall. And now remember that guardrail is very sharp. Got full gear on. Thankfully, didn't go underneath the guardrail. Get split in half by those pillars. Okay. Whoa, put the side stand down. You trust that? You trust it's going to stay there? So we had an issue with focal and target fixation. So here we go. So we're riding around, and we're going to get a really cool shot. This is a really nice 180-degree wide-angle turn. This is perfect area for those wide-angle shots. So you get the person like, yeah, you look so cool, man. Good job. Oh, you want me to delete this? It's basically that situation right here. So we're going through here.
Little photo shoot during which
Get a nice, cool knee dragon type look, you know, for your 12-page book. And so that's our buddy. That's our buddy right there, taking the photos, taking the videos, and we're getting super low. It looks like we lost a little bit of traction here. We're gaining some speed because the faster we go, the lower we, or the more we can lean. That's typically what people do. Now, you can lean pretty far without going fast, but they weren't trained that way. They weren't trained that way. So we're going to look back in the middle of a turn. Like, make sure we got it, buddy. Yeah, you got it? Okay, cool. Stop hitting record. Don't hit record. No, don't hit record. And then we're going to glide into the wall. So,
for a moment,
when we're doing this, in the middle of a turn, what is our focus? It's the view. It's the camera. It's a good shot. That's the focus. Our focus isn't riding safely. And that right there is the problem with this kind of riding. Don't let ego. Don't do it for the gram or the ticker talkers or the snapper chats. Don't do it for that reason. Do it to get from point A to point B as safe as possible. Ride smart, everybody. This wasn't very smart. It wasn't very smart. One thing that was smart was full gear. I love the fact that he's got full gear on. Probably saved him from getting massive bruises, breaks, and everything. You know I love having my phone on the handlebars so I can see what turns are coming up utilizing my GPS. The best way I think you could do that is using the ROKFORM mount. I use it for my mountain bike, the little FTRs, and then also the big boy FTR that I ride. And guys, links in the description for a discount. Check it out. You're gonna like it, and I'll be seeing you around. Anyways, moving on through here, we completely blurred. We have a... Hey, 1 second. You need to check your eyes, buddy. You need to check your eyes. I think you got some cataracts. It's a little blurry on the bottom part. You might want to get your eyes... Yeah, so it's clear all over. It's really blurry. Get your eyes checked. All right, moving on. Oh. See, I missed it. Here we go. So we're going to go through here. Our buddy's going to have a lot of fun. Nice. Whoa, lost traction on the dirt. Was able to keep it up. That's what she said. So right here, there's that traction loss in with some gravel. Reduction of traction. Can easily do that. So let's do this. Let's slow it down even more. Thank you for slowing it down originally. Perfect. Here we go. Woo-wee. So, we talk about rider aids on this channel quite a bit. And a rider aid that you can get with some higher end motorcycles, and I get it with my FTR 1200S from Indian Motorcycles, is lean angle traction control. Harleys are starting to do that. They're getting the hand-me-downs from everyone else, and they're starting to implement it inside their motorcycles. But a lot of these top-of-the-line motorcycles do have traction control for the cornering. So if they lose traction, start to go into that low side, it's actually going to reduce power to that rear wheel. It's gonna pretty much stop you accelerating through it, so it can hopefully grab some traction here. I don't know how the science and physics and everything works. I'm no scientist. I'm a firefighter. We have to color code everything. So that's pretty much what I think. So we're going to go through here. Now, it wasn't the tire's fault. It wasn't the rider's fault too much, right? What is the fault? It's going to be the road surface hazard. Now, this is something that not a lot of people pay attention to. They just think the road that they're riding on is going to be the perfect road ever, and that they could just haul ass around corners and never look for road surface hazards. And they all have to do is just look through the turn and have good body position, good throttle control, some good braking. But we never have to look at the road. Now, why do people think that way? Well, here's the thing. It hasn't happened before. I've taken this turn dozens of times at this speed. I feel comfortable getting that far down in the lean angle. So since nothing's ever happened before, I'm going to keep doing it again and again, but I'm not going to check the road this time. Oh, maybe this time I'm not going to wear my gear because I never crashed. It's complacency. Complacency kills a ton of people all day, every day. Oh, it's not going to happen to me. It does happen. Might have been after a big rain. You got a lot of gravel on the ground. You're going to lose traction when you do a turn like this. Now, the rider aid hopefully kicked in, or just the fact that it gained traction again. But right here, what you typically see is an ejection happen. And that is called a high side. Right here, what happened was the low side caught traction. He stayed on. You see how his body almost gets ejected off that bike. Watch. So right here, almost a low side, and it's going to gain traction, and then it's going to bounce him up. You see how he's like up, able to stay on the bike and keep it going. Very, very lucky. What can we take away from this? Don't haul ass around corners just because you've done it 100 times. Check to make sure there's gravel on the road or not. But you can't do that because this is the first time you're riding there today. So how about you don't haul ass? Do it on a track where you go in a circle or in a loop multiple times. So when you pass it once, you know nothing's there again and again and again and again. But you're going from point A to point B. You only do that once. You do point A, point A, point A, point A on a track. Got lucky. There we go. Riding around. You got it, buddy. Go through it. All right. Sharp turn. Got some chevrons. Can't see. A little too far. There goes our shoe. Look at his shoes. Oh, there's his knee. Okay. Okay. And got some damage to his hip. It'd be funny if it took off. So just take a look at this. Were we doing, what was our speed? Like, is that a factor? Is speed a factor in this situation? Okay. What about the corner? Is the corner a factor? Yeah. So we got high speed and a corner coming up. We got a sharp corner coming up. We also have a blind corner. We can't see anything really around this. Okay. So this is what we have to work with. We can't tell if there's any road hazards yet, especially around the corner up here, because we can't see around it. It's a line of sight problem. So it's a sharp turn, blind corner, high speed, 3 factors. Now, are we low skill, like a beginner skill, or are we high skill? Higher skill, you mitigate some of the factors. You actually can maybe manage this. But if you're low skill, it's just another factor against you. Bad brakes, bad tires, bad frictions, everything could be a factor against you, or it could be a factor that helps you depending on your skill level. So we're going to get through here. One thing you have no control over is road surface hazards. UK, DC. Oh, everyone be quiet. It's an official from DC and UK. Can't tell if there's road surface hazards, so there could be oil right here. Nothing you could do about it at that point. But if you're just going slower, you could probably adapt to that hazard, planning your ride a little better. You could have located it sooner because you're slowing down, and that buys you a little bit more time. And then that means you can adapt or navigate around it. But you can't do that when your only focus is going fast. Imagine you're sprinting dead as fast as you can. Sprinting as fast as you can. And close your eyes. That's pretty much what this is. You're not going to be able to stop in time. You're not going to see it. But you're sprinting. You're going fast. You can't see it. Now, let's take a look at his feet and his legs. So there's some road transfer to his legs, so that's where abrasion started happening, maybe a little bit wet. We also have a puncture in the pants. The shoes are pretty much torn up, but there's an impact point right there. So hopefully he's not hurt there, but that's definitely an impact point. Now we're going to look and see if there's some of the hip. That could be a pocket, but you see right where his hand is, right where my finger is? that looks like a tearing right on the hamstring area. So there's the hip part. Shoes are kind of destroyed. Lucky that it didn't do any more damage to him. But that's how quick it takes for you to lose pieces of clothing. If you slid any further, now you start losing pieces of flesh. And if you slid even further, now you're losing pieces of muscle. So look how, let's count it. How many seconds? 1 motorcycle, 2 motorcycles, about 3 motorcycles, 3 Mississippi, 3 seconds. So 3 seconds. So when you see that there's clothes, motorcycle clothes on the market that will protect you from abrasions for about 5 seconds, that's almost double that. Guys, if you like this kind of stuff, we do this every Tuesday and Thursday on this channel at 3 p.m. Mountain Standard Time live. So make sure you check that out. But if you want to check out some other things like this video right here or this video right here, please do so. It supports the channel. Click that like button, by the way. Check into class. Anyways, I'll be seeing you around.